Okay, quick video for myself, Harvey Goldman. No cuts, no edits, no filters, and no hair. So for today's video, really just want to go into, I guess, traditional hard work. Working harder in 2025 doesn't really feel like it's going to make me rich. And that's the gospel. That's the gospel right there. Basically, in today's economy, traditional hard work, it doesn't always equate to financial success. And I think we've all seen enough and been around long enough to know this is the case. There are wealth strategies that can help. I know that I think it was Reuters or The Guardian mentioned there was 5.6% in growth in the average weekly earnings. But then obviously inflation, rising costs of living and all the rest of it have taken that down to 0.1%. In fact, minus 0.1%. So in reality, we're being told there's growth. It's all lies and hyperbole. It's basically stagnant. It's absolutely stagnated. Obviously, working hard, my parents worked hard, and to quote somebody else, my dad worked hard and all they did was give him more work. And that's the absolute truth. I know, obviously, there are wealth accumulation strategies that you can do if you've got the spare income to do it. And that's a massive if for most people. It's all right having people jump on YouTube and say, invest in stocks, get yourself a portfolio, go into real estate, find emerging markets like AI. Fantastic. I'll do all those things, but who's paying for it? I've got council tax and bills. So it's, as I said, it's very well enhancing skills. Trying to get into a high demand sector. Try and upgrade your skills to command a more premium salary. But then if you're working, say you're working at Lidl and you're a checkout operator, or you're working on a building site and you're driving a truck or you're shoving bricks around every day, how does that help you? How does leveling up your skills into emerging technology help you if you're on a building site? It doesn't. It doesn't. All you can do, the only way that you can get more money in those types of jobs is to go for promotion, which, as we know, due to national insurance hikes and basically everything else that employers are being hit with, promotions are going to be few and far between. Pay rises probably even less so. So how do you level up if you're in blue collar? I mean, in white collar, you've got the excuse that, all right, you're probably sat behind a computer. You can probably level yourself up a little bit. There might be something that AI can do to assist you with your job or to make your work more efficient, to make your work smarter so that you don't have to work harder. But again, those opportunities are few and far between, I think we all need to recognise the impact of automation and also a shift in global job markets. And we need to be able to adapt accordingly. And obviously, for some people in certain careers, it's going to be easier than others. For myself, I started off at the company that I work for now doing SEO. Within about 3 months of working there, AI got launched, or the first whispers of it got launched to the public. And I immediately jumped on the bandwagon and started producing AI videos for clients using kind of talking head avatars and then using their scripts behind it. So basically using AI as a kind of marketing tool for websites. That went on for a bit, and now it's shifted again, and I've kind of moved my job role myself, just more into managing data with AI. So using AI to scrape, find, locate data for businesses, and then matching and merging information from other places on the internet to that data. So this has basically kept me valuable within my job role, because it's a job role that effectively I've made for myself out of my initial employment. I do get the feeling that if I'd stayed in my current role, my current employer, if I'd stayed with my current employer in the role that they originally hired me for, I probably wouldn't have a job right now. And it's only because I was in a position, again, through luck and timing and also perhaps a little bit of wherewithal, that I managed to find and exploit something that had just come out in order to make my job a little more interesting for me, but also a little more valuable for my employer. But that's not something that everybody can do. Not everybody's in a position where they can do that. My partner works in care. She can't use AI for her job at all. There isn't any circumstances under which AI is going to lift a 20-stone woman out of a bed and give her a bath and then feed her a medication. You might be able to use AI to work out dosages for medication and stuff like that, but it still need a human touch. I mean, imagine if that went wrong. The results of that being incorrect could be deadly. So, yeah, I basically think that unless you can hack your job, unless you can hack your employment, you are probably going to end up just working harder for the same money through 2025. What are your thoughts on this? What's your experience of this? Do you work hard? Is your employer asking you to work harder but with no extra reward? Have you been offered a promotion that basically gives you more work but just feels like you've gone sideways rather than kind of up? Or perhaps is it the other way? Do you feel that your job's gotten easier and that it will continue to get easier in 2025, perhaps because of things like AI or because of how you've leveled yourself up in your profession? I'm really interested to know, really keen to find out what everybody's take on this is. And yeah, let me know in the comments. So YouTube's going to put another video here somewhere. I'm going to get back to my lovely 9 to 5. And yeah, there you go. Try to resist the urge just to drive home and get on Indeed. Goldman, peace out.